What's up, guys? This is Murder of Birds. Today I'm bringing you guys my anime review for Naruto Shippuden episode 332. Just finished watching it. It was a great episode, great pacing, great form of substance. We got a lot of new things that we didn't get before. And I really did enjoy this episode. I actually watched it twice, which was pretty cool. So this episode started off with Madara versus the Five Kage, which was pretty awesome. Madara was just expressing and displaying crazy amounts of power. We find out that he's able to use the Deep Forest Emergence jutsu as well as the Deep Forest Bloom jutsu, which is a new jutsu that we're seeing expressed through the wood style, which was pretty awesome. The Kages are really taking a beating. And Ohnoki is really, having a bunch of doubts about himself, with his old age and stuff like that. And we get a flashback of his younger days, like of his youth. And this episode, part of this episode symbolizes what, his village stood for. And that was the will of stone, having the backbone, having, the bedrock of your entire foundation based on, your pride, your strength, not giving up, and always working forward onto the next goal. And that's pretty much what his flashback was about. It was about a rock, and, a rock's insignificant. If you look at a rock, it's just, it's a rock. But that rock has a lot of endurance. It'll be there long after we're gone. So, that's what I took from it. And Ohnoki was getting, down in the dumps on himself because, the Kage weren't doing so well during the fight. And, he comes through, he remembers that day. He remembers that flashback, with him and Madara and about, he was trying to fight he was trying to fight and defend himself and everyone around him. And he goes ham, after he has his resolve. He's like, I'm not going to make excuses for myself anymore. He uses particle style. He blows off the top half of the trees. He clears all the fire. And he actually damages Madara, too. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And, the Kages are regrouping and, trying to formulate a new strategy. So I really enjoyed that. That was the first half of the episode. One-third of the episode that I really did enjoy. So moving on, fast-forwarding a bit, we get a Sasuke point of view. And it leaves off with the last one, where the last episode was as well, with Sasuke, hinting or having like a sense of someone in the forest. And he goes in the forest, and it actually turns out to be Itachi. And he meets up with Itachi, and he's like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be dead." And he's asking him all these questions about, his death and what really happened between, him and the Uchiha clan and why he lied to him and hid the truth. And as we know, Itachi is under the Shizui Mangekyo Sharingan Genjutsu to stop the Ito Tensei. So, he's just brushing everything aside. He's just telling Sasuke, hey, I left, posts, I tried, leaving, steps and steps and different things to get you on the right path. However, I ended up turning you into a criminal, and that, that's my fault, And, Sasuke just wants to know, the truth. He's always wanted to know the truth. He's always been brushed aside. Itachi has always, left him in the dark about a lot of things. And he's on his way right now to go face Kabuto. So Sasuke's going to go along with him. Hopefully we get the answers that we need, because this would be a great form of closure for Sasuke. Because once the Ito Tensei is worn off, once Kabuto is defeated, Itachi is going to be, he's going to die. Technically he's going to die again. So hopefully we get that closure. But this was probably the most exciting part for me, getting this Uchiha reunion. Having them both back together and seeing each other again, and hopefully we get a lot of answers. So after that part, we flash back to, we fast forward back to the Madara scene, and that damage that he took from Ohnoki, we actually find out that Madara is actually, the reason why he's able to use wood styles because he's been injected with the Hashirama cells. So maybe he found a way to do it before he died. Maybe Kabuto had a play in it, but he actually, being the strongest of the Uchiha, the founders and stuff like that, he actually has the power of the strongest, ninja of his time, Hashirama Senju. And now he's actually an extreme force to be reckoned with. He's pretty much almost at an unstoppable level. He's on another level, And he's versing the Kages now. He's calling out Tsunade, hey, you're Hashirama Senju's descendant. You should be on par with him, if not higher. And, I hate weakness, and I hate people like you who try to portray strength, and you're not strength. I'm strength. And, the Kages band together, they're up for round 2. And I'm really, really excited to see how this battle turns out because, at this point, knowing that he has Hashirama Senju cells, he's able to, he has extreme chakra reserve. He's got Susanoo, he's got wood style, he's got the Deep Forest Emergence, the Bloom, all that stuff. I'm really wondering how they're going to pull out of this. So, but yeah, like this episode was just crazy for me. I enjoyed every single moment of it from the start to end. I actually watched it twice, like I said before, and I want more. I want to see how it's gonna happen, how it's gonna end with Madara. Is he gonna beat them? Are they gonna beat him? What's Sasuke and Itachi gonna do? How are they gonna face Kabuto? Is Itachi gonna give Sasuke, his closure that he needs? Let me know what you guys thought as well, because I wanna just know in pretty much everyone else's point of view of this episode. And also, next episode, episode 333, we are going to be getting a new opening and a new ending for the Naruto, so we won't have the new opening and the opening ending we have now. I'm really excited for that. I'm going to put that in my review for next week as well. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. It will really help me out. And as well, if you enjoyed my content, please subscribe for more. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and as always, peace.